Hi everyone. This week I would like to talk about your identity formation infographic assignment. And Module 6 as a whole is going to be an extension of Module 5. So as I'm sure you remember in Module 5, we looked at Erik Erikson and his developmental stages. And what we're going to do this week, we're going to continue to look at identity development. Also, we can also call it identity formation. We're going to look at it, we're going to focus on a specific ethnic group, and we will create an infographic from there. And so one of the first things that you're going to do in Module 6, there's going to be various steps that you're going to complete. So I'm going to go through each of these steps with you to make sure that you understand what needs to be done for Module 6. Very first thing is that I need you to sign up for one of these attached chapters. Each one focuses on a different ethnic group, and it focuses specifically on their identity formation. And there is a Google link here. So this link is going to bring you to this document right here. So it says Module 6, sign up for one chapter. Please do not add any additional numbers for each chapter. So notice I have 4 students here, 4 students for the first chapter, 3 students for each of the other chapters. I have the exact number of students to sign up for each of these chapters. I really want a variety, because in that final assignment, you'll see you guys will have access to everyone's infographics, so I really want a diverse set of infographics at the end. So very first thing, sign up for a chapter that appeals to you, and you will also sign up for that chapter, read that chapter, and then you're also going to read about Kohlberg's moral development theory, theory of moral development, and Marcia's theory of identity development on pages 49 through 62. So I want you to take everything that you know about Erikson, everything that you know about your new chapter, and then Kohlberg and Marcia in order to complete the rest of the assignment. Go through, the next thing I would like you to do is go to this section here, infographics. This link right here is going to bring you to this particular slide to give you a background information on what infographics are. I'm sure you all have seen infographics all over the internet. Basically, an infographic is kind of like a poster. Think of it as some type of, I guess, something that, a tool that you can use to engage other people. And there is very limited text. There are a lot of visuals on there, and visuals that are very intentional, visuals that will help you remember specific components, key elements of whatever message you're trying to deliver. So for instance, this particular example here, it says 5 tips to keep your chin up. This is an infographic right here, and it gives you, here's a visual for each one of these. Do something impulsive, have rituals, exercise at least 10 minutes a day. So notice that the images are very intentional, and there's only a limited amount of text. You don't want to be too wordy. You really want to design it in a way that when people look at it, there's going to be key components that they will remember. There are 3 tools that we'll use to make these infographics. You can choose one. There's Visme, Canva, or Pictochart. All 3 of these are very user-friendly. There are even more examples of infographics on each of these sites. You can go on, there's actual templates, like pre-made templates that you can use as well. And I'm going to just escape out of here just for a second. I've been having problems with screencast, so I just want to make sure that we're still recording here. Okay, great, we're still recording. I'm on my 3rd trial run of completing this lecture, this screencast. I've had 2 busts so far, so I'm glad to know that this is still recording right now. So back to Module 6, once you have an understanding of what infographics are, now you can review your assignment. So let's see what's required for your assignment. So for this particular assignment, you're going to create an infographic that displays the identity formation among your chosen ethnic group. So if you signed up for African American students, your infographic is going to be only about African American students. So think about all of the information that you read in that chapter, that PDF chapter. That's what you're going to create on your infographic. I want you to show and describe at least 3 different factors that influence identity and or self-concept issues your ethnic group experiences. So after you've created your infographic, step 2, I want you to write a half-page discussing how the identity formation of your chosen ethnic group connects to Erickson, Marcia, and or Kohlberg. Use specific theories and or course concepts in your discussion. So if your infographic is about the identity formation of African Americans, now I want you to write a half page connecting their identity formation to Erickson, Marcia, or Kohlberg. Step 3, copy and paste your infographic to the following Google Sheets presentation. So let's go to this presentation real quick. So in this Google Slides, I want you to copy and paste your infographic in this presentation. So the text in each slide is just a placeholder. Feel free to delete it once you add your infographic. So notice I have African American children. If you complete African American children, you would put it in this particular slide here. Now I'm going to go ahead right now, I currently have 7 slides. I'm going to go ahead and add more slides so it aligns with your sign up that you completed on the Google Doc. So I'm going to create 4 slides for African American children, 3 slides for each of the other ethnic groups. So just take your infographic, place it in there. So you're going to use this Google presentation to complete number 4 of this assignment. So number 4, I now want you to review the different infographics that were posted in the Google Sheets. Now notice I put both of my classes together, so all of my students are in the same. You'll see you'll see probably about 20-something slides in that Google presentation link. And so I want you to review them, and I want you to discuss the similarities and differences of your chosen ethnic group's identity formation to a different ethnic group. So again, if you focused on African American children and you're interested in learning more about American Indian, review the different American Indian infographics. And then I want you to write a half page discussing how is this ethnic group similar and different to African American children. This is the rubric that I'll use to evaluate you. If we're focused on distinguished, first I'm looking to see, did your infographic show and describe 3 or more different influences and or self-concept issues that your chosen ethnic group experiences? How clear was the message in your infographic? Is it clear and easily understood? Is it intended to inform or convince the reader? Looking at your graphics, do your graphics contribute meaning to the overall message? Your connection, how well are you able to connect your ethnic group, the identity formation of your ethnic group? How can you provide a thorough and critical examination of moral and/or emotional development theories presented in infographics and supports with specific examples? So again, connecting your ethnic group to Kohlberg's theory, Erickson's theory, and Marsh's theory. Similarities and differences. Discussion of how your ethnic group is similar and different to another one. And finally, professional language. So these are all of the requirements for Module 6. Again, there's various steps. I hope that this is helpful in understanding what's required for this particular module. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks so much.